21 Days of EFT for Weight Loss by Vinali Date. Day 5. Releasing comparison and self-judgment. First, using a scale from 0 to 10, decide how strong is your habit of judging yourself and comparing yourself to others. 10 being the strongest. Remember that we ideally want to tap on the issues until this number drops to somewhere from 0 to 3. Even if you do not get it all the way to 0 today, you may find that the remaining residue works its way out after a sleep cycle. Once you have your number, start by tapping on the karate chop point on the side of your hands and say the following out loud. Even though I'm always comparing myself to others and harshly judging my body, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. Even though I wouldn't know how to stop comparing my body to other, thinner bodies, I accept that this has been my habit, but I now choose a new and kinder mindset. Even though this constant comparison of myself with other people is something I do all the time, and inevitably find myself lacking or inferior in some way, I choose to relax and forgive myself now. Take a pause and take a deep breath in and breathe out. And continue tapping around the face and body, starting with the point at the start of one of the eyebrows. My self-criticism is relentless when it comes to my body. Side of the eyes, comparison between my figure and that of others are a constant in my thoughts. Under the eye, the elegant, slender woman showcased across magazines and television screens. Under the nose, everywhere I look, I am met with women whose attractiveness seems unparalleled. Chin, in every corner of my daily life, cafes, streets, workplaces, stores, and gyms, I'm surrounded by beauty. Collarbone. The perfection I witness on social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook. Under the armpit. How deeply I desire to everybody their forms and essence. At the top of my head, it feels as though my physique is in the stark contrast to theirs. At the eyebrow point, viewing my body as oversized and lacking firmness. At the side of the eyes, it seems as if my body's very essence is flawed. Under the eyes, I perceive others as possessing a beauty that eclipses my own. Under the nose, it appears as though others make more commendable life choices. Chin, my yearning for a stomach as toned as theirs is profound. Collarbone, how I envy the clarity and texture of their skin. Under the arm, the longing for hair as lustrous as theirs is strong. On the top of the head, to be as slender and graceful as them is a wish I hold dear. Eyebrow point. I dream of thighs as sculpted as theirs. Side of the eyes. The delicate nature of their hands is something I covet. Under the eyes, gracefulness in movement, something I wish for myself. Under the nose, their sense of style and zest for life is what I aspire to. Chin, their boldness and drive are qualities I wish I possessed. Tapping on collarbone, in comparison, I often feel as though I come up short. Under the arm, matching up seems an insummable task. On the top of the head, life as played by others seems far more stressful. Eyebrow point, the achievements of others cast a shadow over my own. At the side of my eyes, by this time I had hoped to accomplish much more. Under the eye, there was no such more I envisioned for my life. Under the nose, in many ways I feel the feelings of failure. Chin, among these my weight stands out as a significant letdown. Collarbone, shedding some pounds perhaps could uplift my spirits. Under the arm, indeed, weight loss might be the key to enhancing my self-esteem. On top of the head, yet until such a change occurs, I am plagued by the sense of inadequacy. Eyebrow point, an overwhelming feeling of failure envelops me. Side of the eyes, yet I am weary of succumbing to these negative sentiments. Under the eye, imagine the liberation of embracing my current self wholeheartedly. Under the nose, consider the relief of lifting the relentless pressure to transform. Chin, this unending drive for personal change. Collarbone, the possibility of being at peace with my identity and appearance. Under the arm, could such a state of acceptance truly be attainable? On the top of the head, I believe it might just be possible. Take a pause for a moment, close your eyes and take a deep, long breath. Inhale and exhale through the mouth. Give yourself a couple of seconds to consider anything that came up for a while we were tapping. Any old memories, grudges, emotions. If you want to pause the video, just tap on anything else for as long as you need to and then continue. Eyebrow point. The time has come for me to stop the cycle of self-criticism. Side of the eyes. No longer will I measure myself against others in a light that dims my own. Under the eye. Finished am I with the belief that I must fit a certain mold to be valued. Under the nose. I have reached the end of my tolerance for self-inflicted negativity. Chin. For too long I have allowed my own harsh judgment to echo within me. Collarbone. My focus on perceived flaws and inadequacies have been relentless. Under the arm. Reflecting on it now, what a profound misuse of my time. On the top of the head, such thoughts have drained the essence of my life joy. Eyebrow point, they have been the thief of my happiness. At the side of the eyes, I have imposed unwarranted harshness upon myself for far too long. Under the eyes, perhaps this pattern was something I adopted without realizing its roots. Under the nose, I question now, whose expectations have I been striving to meet? Chin, and really, who decides by what standards I am deemed lacking? Tap on the collarbone. The source of these critics have only served to hold me back. Under the armpit, today I make the choice to release these burdens. On the top of the head, from every part of my being, I liberate myself from these judgments. Eyebrow, I let go of the perpetual self-evaluation and critic. Side of the eyes. Likewise, I release any judgments I hold towards others. Under the eye, I commit to recognizing moments when I judge my own appearance. Under the nose, similarly, I will be aware when I judge the looks of others. Chin. I realize now judging others is a reflection of my own self-judgment. Hence, I choose to replace judgment with understanding and love. Collarbone. I vow to embrace a deep sense of gratitude for the marvel that is my body. Under the armpit, kindness towards myself and my body shall be my new mantra. On the top of the head, the compassion I wish to see in the world starts with how I treat myself. Eyebrow point. From acceptance, compassion and kindness, my new path begins. Side of the eyes. The journey towards self-love initiates with the single step, mine. Under the eyes, in my body's capabilities and sensation, I discover joy. Under the nose, I acknowledge my body as a miraculous gift it truly is. Chin. This body, a sacred vessel, deserves my awe and appreciation. Collarbone. Grateful I am for this incredible body that embodies my soul. Under the arm, through my body, I shall express the fullness of my joy and gratitude. On the top of the head, with an open heart, I choose unconditional self-love. Pause for a moment and close your eyes and take a long, slow inhale and slowly exhale. If you feel called to continue tapping positive statements, take some time to do that until you feel finished. A good sign of being finished is when you naturally want to take some extra breaths or if you yawn. When you're bringing the session to an end, tap on the right edge of the fingernails of the left hand one by one and say, thumbnail. As you tap on it, deep within I harbor the wisdom to exist free from severe self-critic. Tapping on index, this inner knowledge now begins to enlighten the rest of my being. Tap the middle finger. The exchange of insight is unfolding smoothly. Tap on the ring, effortlessly and with fineness. Tap on the little finger. The cycle of enlightenment is now fulfilled. With your eyes gently closed, cross your arms over your heart, draw in a nourishing breath and softly utter the word transform. Envision in the sanctuary of your mind how this newfound understanding of living, liberated from stringent self-criticism, every aspect of your physical and spiritual essence, causing your entire self to resonate with a fresh frequency of unconditional acceptance and love. Allocate a moment to visualize this transformation. Observe every cell within you welcoming and mirroring this enlightenment. Watch as your cells shed outdated habits, embracing and embedding new, empowering decisions into a very core of your existence. Now gradually allow your eyes to open, welcoming the reality where you navigate life with an appreciation from your distinct and magnificent form. Congratulations, you have successfully navigated day 5. Revisit your initial self-assessment rating to see if there has been a shift. If the number remains unchanged, continue tapping on any surfacing thoughts or feelings. Should you feel compelled, revisit the script as needed, especially to explore any arising memories, emotions, or moments of realization. And I look forward to see you on day 6.